Tom, congratulations on your win yesterday. How are you feeling today?
Over the moon. I really needed that. I really needed that result for the head more than anything after this year. And yeah, physically when I first got out of bed, wasn't overly pretty, but you soon loosen off actually, and it'll be the same for the next few mornings. But certainly by Thursday, Friday, you tend to not feel the race. But no, it was a great event, and I was really happy with the win. Really happy.
Just chat us through the race. I mean, it kind of went as we thought it would. Stephen obviously leading out the swim.
Yeah.
Rhys Davey was a bit of a surprise up front. I'm not surprised in terms of we know he could swim, but he certainly wasn't at the press conference on Friday.
Yeah.
I mean, how did the swim go for you?
I haven't been doing a vast amount of swimming of late. Probably the least kind of mileage probably that I've done in the last 3 or 4 years easily. And I focused heavily on my swim at the start of this year, and I've just kind of realised my swim is my swim, and I'm a bike runner, and I've just got to chase, and I don't mind doing that. But yeah, so we came out of the water quite a way back. I'm guessing it was 8 or 9 minutes. I haven't had a look at the split. And then I came out with Joel, and we rode the first lap together legally, and I felt really good on the bike actually after we'd warmed up. There was a kind of funny freezing fog yesterday morning. It was absolutely Baltic down here, but yeah, as we were starting the second lap up the long climb up Fairmile, I thought I'm going to just put the boot in here a little bit, and went away, and had a good hard second lap, and I could see that I was catching Stephen and Rhys all the time actually, possibly sort of 3 or 4 out and backs at the courses. I caught Stephen probably about a third of the way into the third lap, and went straight to the front, and he just followed me in really. I didn't really push the pace on the third lap. I was confident that I would run relatively well off the bike, and yeah, crashed. Had a nice little crash on dismount. So he took about 30 seconds out of me, and then I managed to catch that back within 2 or 3k, and went straight past. Felt good. And again with the out and backs on the run, I could tell that I was building a good lead. I think it's 3 after the first lap, 6 minutes after the second, 7 after the third. So I was constantly going away, even though I was probably gradually slowing. So I had the pleasure on the last lap of once I got to the top end of just relaxing on the way back in. I started to feel it by then. Yeah, great finish area. I like how you kind of zigzag through. It's nice. You get the crown a few times. But yeah, so that was the race. Yeah.
And the run felt good. I mean, you felt.
Yeah, the run felt good. Yeah. Well, and by the end of the third lap, I mean, I'm never going to negative split a marathon, and if you do, you probably didn't run quickly enough the first half. But yeah, the run did feel good, and considering how training's been going lately, I've always thought I could push out a solid run where the training's going mediocre even, but yeah, the run felt good. I think it was maybe one of the faster runs of the day, or the fastest runs of it, I'm not sure, maybe the bike as well, so yeah, I've got to be happy with that.
And the incident, so the incident into T2,
yeah.
Any more memories on?
Yeah, just I've got a few reminders this morning that I did come off, a few little extra pains that I wouldn't have that aren't due to kind of muscle fatigue. I cut my foot and my knee, and just got a bit of a scraze on my arm, but it was very slow speed. I was probably only doing sort of 5 miles an hour, whatever, by then, and I think I just slipped off the top of my cycling shoe as I was dismounting. And but no, I had another incident actually just behind us here, the other side of the bridge. You run through like a gazebo, and I just smacked my head on the top frame on the first lap. So yeah, it was. I had a couple of incidents yesterday, but yeah, I managed to duck for the next sort of 3 or 4 times.
They obviously didn't slow you down, which was good.
It didn't. No, it took my sunglasses clean off my head, and I actually just left them there and then picked them up on the way back through again once we come through here. But yeah. So I've actually got a bruise on my head as well, which you definitely don't. Yeah, definitely nothing to do with fatigue. So, yeah.
Well, I've seen all the congratulation messages appearing on Facebook and Twitter for you.
Yeah. Oh no, really happy. I've got. I've got a close support network of family and friends. Chris is superb. I mean, there's times, certainly this year, where she's got way more belief in me than I've actually had myself, and she's always always there, always positive. And it was good to speak to her after the race yesterday. She was screaming down the phone. I couldn't decipher a single word of what she was saying for about 30 seconds, but then she gradually calmed down. And, but it's good. It's nice to have. It's nice to have all those messages, and there's a lot from people that I don't know from here who are spectating on Twitter and things like that as well. So yeah, so it's really nice.
And what's next for you?
As I've seemed to have found a bit of late season form, I hope to maybe improve on a little bit more over the next couple of months. I'll use that, because I have only raced 3 times this year, and a lot of the training for the year hasn't been hard because of just a lack of motivation. So I'll use this form. I think I'll see how the body pulls up in the next couple of weeks. There's 70.3 Lanzarote in 4 weeks time, which I may have a go at. I wouldn't mind doing Challenge Barcelona, which is one I've got my eye on, which is the same weekend, I think 4th or 5th of October. But I've never done that. That's relatively close, and I'm quite big, and I think with more muscle bulk than many of the other pros out there, I do take a while to recover. So I'll see how I'll pull up, but I've got my eye on that. I'd like to go over there. Yeah.
And jumping to next year?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I've no idea. Do I go and aim for Kona and give that another crack? I've got some thinking to do over the winter for sure, and I don't need to worry about it too much right now. I'll finish this season first, and then have a look and detail the search of the brain to see what next year's going to be.
Well, once again, congratulations. It was great watching you race, and we look forward to seeing you race in the future.
Great stuff. Cheers, Paul. Thanks a lot.